this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, where are you? Good morning, William Beaver. A little bit of a slow start today running up the mountain, and good morning to Fizzy Elephant. Don't panic, by the way. If you got a glimpse of the love garden and all of the signs have gone, it's not rained overnight and all of the ink's drained away. I'll explain what's going on later on, but it's fine. I promise you, it's fine. We will deal with that a little bit later on. Oh, sorry, I didn't even dunk. Oh, I didn't dunk. Oh, then you tried to dunk yourself, but you missed. Petition to make trapdoors bigger. Maybe we need like a double one there or something. Anyway, let's go inside and have my breakfast. Nom, 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 nom. Delicious. I will run upstairs here and I'll go and grab Barnaby from his little loft and we'll go and drop him off over at the doghouse in just one moment. But yeah, let's explain what's going on with the love garden. So for some reason, as of today, when ray tracing is on, which is the thing that makes all of the lighting look all fancy and shiny things look shiny and stuff, for some reason when that's on, all of the text disappears. All of the text is still here, but we can't see it. So yeah, I am going to add something to the love garden. So I'm just going to have to I guess I'll blink and then ray tracing will get turned off and back on. Like I would just leave ray tracing off for now, but it's actually, I have to have it on for today's episode. It's super important for the thing we're building. But anyway, to the love garden, I'm adding Egg Shrimpy as the world suddenly looks a little bit less exciting. But yeah, the thing that isn't exciting is what Egg Shrimpy drew for me. And it's basically me and all of my helpers, and we're all just asleep and we're all just cuddled up together and we're dreaming, and it's just such a nice idea. Like so few people have drawn us like all sleeping like this, and they said that even though they're 18 years old, they still now really enjoy watching my videos. And yeah, thank you so much for doing the picture, Egg Shrimpy, and welcome to my love garden. And I blink and now the world's shiny again, but all the signs have disappeared. I wonder if I put my shoes off, no, that's not what I meant to do. If I put a torch here, is that going to like update it? And is that going to change anything? Nope. Okay, I guess we're just going to leave it like this. It's annoying because I really love ray tracing because I just love the way that it makes like the world look. And like I keep building things with it in mind and like how I'm placing the lighting and stuff. But yeah, it's just so buggy and it makes the game run so bad. But I'm so stubborn and determined because I like the look of it. Like this room, if you remember, like with ray tracing off and on, like look, let me do a little like side by side here. So this is what it looks like now, and I mean I know I did it myself, but I think it looks rather beautiful. And then this is what it could look like. Hello, Fizzy. Yeah, it could look like, excuse me one second. It could look like this, which I still think looks fine. I don't think it looks bad, but it doesn't look extra fancy, does it? And that's what I'm after. I'm a fancy cat after all. Come on, I want it to look all shiny. So right, let's switch it back over. There we go. It's back to looking all fancy again. Right then, let's go and sit Barnaby down over here on his. Oh, he can sit down there. He's fine. And let's have who are we gonna have join us today? We mean Mattress Band. Mattress Band can join us anyway, just seeing as he is there. And Luna, I can't remember the last time you were with us, so you can join us. Let's go grab you a pork chop, just in case you get hungry or injured during the episode. Also, yeah, I changed this around. I've added it so there was slime balls, whereas that's not very good for dogs. So I've added snowballs because you can throw them and then you can actually like properly play fetch with the dogs as well. So I've changed that to snowballs. And also, if you do throw actual snowballs for dogs, they love like catching them. Well, a lot of them do anyway, out of the air. So I switched that round. Anyway, let me explain what we're doing. So for a long time, I've been talking about the entrance to my Funland. Because you remember a very long time ago, I built this basic tunnel with just some coloured wall. And my idea was it was going to be like, yeah, like spiraling colours that you run through and it'll look really cool. But in reality, it didn't look that great. I just kind of didn't really understand how things were going to end up looking in Minecraft. So my plan is to make that initial idea a reality. Because I started trying to think about like, oh, what could the entrance be? Maybe I could have a ticket booth. Maybe I could have like a castle, or maybe I could have this. Then I realised that, no, it just doesn't fit the Funland because I don't want to build like a fake ticket booth because the Funland's free. I don't even want to like do a charade and pretend that it's not free. So I think just a cool like this, like you can enter from anywhere, but this is if you want the fancy entrance. I'm all about being fancy today. This is the place to go. So what we're gonna do is, well, let me show you, Luna, you can come sit down here. You can hang out in the park today. There we go. I'm being a good dog owner and taking my dogs to the park. So yeah, this is what we had before. And as you can see, it was a tunnel that we were going to run for. And it looks okay, but I mean, it's a bit anticlimactic. And then the other thing that's anticlimactic is when you arrive in the Funland. So the thing is that even if I did this tunnel here, this big one that you can kind of get a glimpse of how we're upgrading things, and I arrived here and it's like, okay, and I've arrived at the Funland. And it's like, oh, okay, I can see a bit of like a hedge, and I guess I can see a tiny bit of the creeper coaster behind there, and the tree looks quite funny, I guess, but I can't quite see that. Basically, you have a rubbish view, and this as the first entrance like view of the Funland isn't good enough. So I want the view to be higher. So the plan is there's going to be, actually tell you what, while I talk, we might as well start building. Helpers, do you want to kind of start building as well? So basically we need to start putting, if you start putting all these lanterns down here, here's a clue for what we're going to be building out of. So yeah, I want it to be a great view for when we arrive. So there's going to be a nether portal here that you're going to go for at the end of the tunnel, rather than coming up the other side, which will teleport you up there, really high in the air. Then you'll get an amazing view of the Funland and see over the top of all of it. And then you'll just drop down, land in some water, and you can go into the Funland, just so it says as dramatic as possible. How does that sound? Oh, sorry. I hope you weren't related. I'm sorry, Pig. So yeah, we're going to kind of keep it's kind of the same style as what we had before, but make it fancy. So we're going to have these sea lanterns here like this, and then we're going to do a pattern on the ground, which is going to be the same colors, but we're going to be using the stained glass instead. So it's just going to be like, oh no, this needs to be the middle here. So this needs to be in line with the path. Oh no, this isn't the right place. It's going to go, yeah, like green along there like that, and then it'll be red along there like that, and then magenta along here like that, and then it will just basically continue the pattern. So it's going to go like diagonal. So if it was magenta here, the magenta will then go along there, and then this magenta will go along there like that. And then, so if you'd imagine that, yes, because there was red here, it will then be red there like that. Then once you got 3 in a row, it's very simple, because you know it's just going to be like green, red, magenta, and then green, red, magenta. But then we also need to do the walls. So helpers, yeah, this needs to be broken away. I can see them like discussing it. Do you know you really remind me of? You know, when you like drive past like some like contractors or some builders on the side of the road, and they're having a little chat, planning about what to do. You really, the way you were like pointing and nodding, that really made me laugh. So yeah, this needs to be destroyed down this side. But then this side's already destroyed if someone wants to start doing this. So there's going to be the lanterns along here like this. Just make sure there's no gaps, because I don't want to see any of the like the dirt or any of the stone on the other side, because the pattern is of course going to go along the floor, but then it's going to go up the walls and along the ceiling as well. So yeah, we kind of need to fill all of this in with all of this these sea lanterns, and yeah, it should look pretty good. So right, I guess I'll carry on with this pattern. So I'm so bad at thinking about this. So if that was green there, this green would be going diagonal like that, and it starts off all quite simple, but then we're gonna have to continue this pattern like going up the walls and stuff, and I really don't want to get it wrong, because it's the worst thing in the world to get wrong, because I'm building out of glass, and then if I do that wrong and then I have to like redo it all out of glass, that's just painful. I hate it. I hate it. From the very beginning, from when I first started playing Minecraft, I've always hated breaking glass. I don't like being wasteful. That's all it is. So once again though, as I said, once you've got 3 in a row, you can just carry in the pattern. So we've got magenta, green, red. So I just need to not get confused. So magenta, green, and then red. Let's do this right to the end. Magenta, and then green, and then red, and then magenta, and this is good. So this is fit in. This has got right to the end. So this is the start of where the nether portal is going to be. So it's going to be like a giant square nether portal. So right, let's make sure we get these side ones right. So because it's gone red here and here, it will then be like red up on this side wall. So you can see the way it's just basically carrying on. So then that would be red here along there like that. But then on the top here, we need to break this away, because this needs to be sea lanterns all the way up to the top along there. So tell you what, help is if you Should we get the whole tunnel done with sea lanterns? Because then that will be like the canvas done. And then we can just go and go through with all of the stained glass. Like, I don't know if we're going to get this whole thing done today because it is quite a lot. It does make it a little bit complicated. So yeah, then the sea lanterns need to go even along the top up here as well. So do I need to break away this dirt? Oh, is this right? Is that square? Yeah, so there'll be 3 there and then 3 down there. Yeah, so we do need to dig this away. And then I don't know whether I'm going to do like another kind of roof along the top. I think I might just make this hill go a little bit higher because I like the idea of like from far away it's kind of hidden, but then like you just randomly enter this tunnel and it'll be just like blindingly bright and just look absolutely amazing as you go to look through it. So yeah, this needs to be sea lanterns all the way along the top here. And is this right? Wait. Yeah, I think that's right. It's just the way I went along by force. Yeah, so then there's going to be the wall there. And yeah, so it's good just to get, as I said, it all covered in so you won't get any glimpses. Yeah, so you see why it was so important that I wanted the ray tracing on, because this is going to be one of those things where if you did like a side-by-side with ray tracing on and off, it will just look completely different. Like this was built with the ray tracing in mind and being, as I said, shiny and fancy, which is what I'm going for this. Like, this is the entrance to like a giant Funland. Like, of course it needs to be shiny and fancy. If anything needs to be shiny and fancy, this is one of the things that needs to be shiny and fancy. So this actually might be easier to build from the underneath because I can just go in one big long straight line like this. And you know what? Even with the sea lanterns, it already looks pretty good, because the good things with the sea lanterns is because like the way that they're squared off, I think that really helps it, because I did try around with like glowstone and stuff as well, but I think the sea lanterns and the way it kind of makes it boxy, you can kind of see like the silhouette of the sea lantern through it. I think that makes it look really good. I think that really helps it out. So all right, let's carry on with this floor. So we've got green, red, magenta. So then let's go green, red, magenta, and then green, then red, and then there we go. Okay, so that's brought me all of the way to the end there. So that's the floor completely done. So as I said, we just need to kind of mark. So you see it's gone like green, and then it will be green here, and then green up there like that. And then so this would be magenta. Yeah, so that would imagine there's magenta there. Then it would be magenta here, then up there like that. And then I guess this one would be red because it's red there, and then diagonally up from there is red as well. Does this all make sense? But then the same again with the floor. Once we have 3 of them, we can just continue the pattern. So this is going like red, magenta, green. So then we can go red, magenta, green, and then red, and then magenta, and then green along there like that. So there we go. There's 2 walls around. Well, maybe we will get this all done. Oh, that'd be quite exciting. I didn't plan to do that. So right, does this all make sense to you? Yeah, helpers. If you want to carry on doing this as it starts to get confusing as you do the ceiling. Well, let me just do a little start of the ceiling so you can see how it would be. So if that went red, it would be red, I guess, here, and then here, and then here. And then I guess it would go down again on this side like that to go red, and then red, and then, oh yeah, then red there. And then yes, look, it links up. Look, we have a wonderful loop. See if you see as it follows the red, it goes woo around the top. That is so cool. Okay, so now that one's in place. It should be pretty clear to get all of the other ones in place. And oh, there's a zombie that has broke their way into it. Oh, is this right? I don't know if this is right here. Oh, maybe it is right. Yes, you know what? I think it is right. You guys carry on. Anyway, so yeah, while they do that, I might go do the Nether portal at the end. I haven't really explained how the Nether portal is going to work. So basically, I'm sure most of you know, you can use Nether portals to teleport around your world. So basically, you build like a Nether portal in the overworld, and then you build a Nether portal in the Nether, and then you can build another Nether portal in the overworld. And God, these are like proper tongue twisters. And then you can basically use that as a way to quick travel between them. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to go through here, you'll teleport to the Nether, and then you'll just go up like a little ladder, like only about like 5 or 6 blocks. But then that will teleport you when you come back to the Nether to be really high up above the world. And basically it's just way quicker than needing to like climb a ladder or even like get boosted up with water with like soul sand or anything like that. And is that a square? Yeah, that is a square. So yeah, it's just about a way to do it really quick. And also it's just like a more dramatic way, because you go through the portal and then like you can't see anything, and so you're kind of just like guessing like what's going to be happening, and then you suddenly will come out the portal and you have like this amazing view and you're like, whoa, I didn't expect that, apart from everyone watching this video, because you would expect that because I've just told you. that's what's going to happen. So yeah, there's going to be the portal at the end here, and then also the pool just looks really cool. Like, just look, with this like long tunnel leading down there, and then just that portal on the other side like that. It's just like a cool look. Like, look at this. It's not even like fully done yet, but doesn't this just look amazing? So right, the front here, I'm going to cover this up with some dirt. So I want this to be like, this all hidden. This is all going to be behind the scene. So let's cover that up. And you know what? I might need to dig out a bit more at the top anyway. So I guess I can move some of that dirt. Yeah. So this is where we need to build a little bit higher. This was just here because this is how I was marking the middle. So the tunnel, just for those of you that want to build this yourself, if you're doing like a recreation of my world, it's exactly in the middle of this sign, if you want to know exactly where I ended up building it. So right, let me just go steal a little bit of dirt from like here. We have plenty to go around. I can steal a little bit of dirt. I just want to at least cover the front, so then when I go to look down, I'll have like an amazing view. It's like those what are those things called where you look down them and you spin them? Is it kaleidoscope? Guys, is it called a kaleidoscope? Is that what it's called? And you spin it and it makes like funny patterns? It looks like a kaleidoscope a little bit, doesn't it? Go. It is all covered up. So we can see this was the before version, which has had a bit of an improvement because it's all lit up. I'm going to leave this here, but I'm just going to cover it up. So that's just like a little Easter egg. Then if I break away this here, because I never like fully getting rid of the old things. So that's why I'm kind of keeping it in the same style. But look at that! As like a new entrance to the Funland. Obviously now it's just an entrance to the Nether, which isn't as nice, but I think that looks absolutely amazing, and I can't believe that we got this entire tunnel done so quickly. I guess I'd already dug out the tunnel beforehand, like digging through the ground, and that was probably a big help. So right then, what's the plan for what's coming out next? So we need to do the I'm going to build the platform, which is going to be high up in the sky, which is going to be all the way up there. I'm going to need to build the bit which is like where, from when you go in the Nether, I need to build like a safe area where you're not going to get blown up by gas or anything to make your way up. And then the way that you're going to drop down as well. So hopefully I'll get all of that done in the next episode. And after years saying that I'm going to do it, we'll finally have our new entrance to Stampy's Funland, which is as dramatic of an entrance as dramatic as the Funland is itself. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode here. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Next episode will be coming out next week as per usual. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!